Hi guys, my name is Harsh, and as you all know that markets are at an all-time high. Optimism is abounding the markets and the economy. New investors are entering the markets every day. It's brilliant. But yes, we must not forget that markets do come with a small amount of risk to it. So today, I'm going to give you my guide for new investors, that how they should approach the market, how they should just settle in the markets. I'm going to give you 3 points, and every point is going to have a sub point, right? So let's go. First, before you enter the markets, sub point number 1: educate yourself. Come on, it's obvious that before you enter any field, you should have a little bit idea. You should know that how the stock markets work, how the fundamentals work, how the technicals work. For this, either you can take some short-term courses, many are available in the markets, and or otherwise, I take personal classes myself. So if you're interested, comment below and I'll get back to you. Subpoint number 2: always invest in large caps. Now, large cap are basically shares with huge market capital. These shares are very fundamentally safe. These shares have a very low amount of risk attached to them, but obviously they have a low reward. But for newcomers, investing in a large cap is the best situation. Subpoint number 3: start small. Always start with the amount that you're comfortable with losing, because let's be honest, when you start something new, you're bound to have a loss at it, right? Right. So, and treat that loss as an education loss. Treat that loss as a loss for which you will learn those mistakes and will never repeat it again. Subpoint number 4: plan an exit strategy. You can buy the shares using fundamentals, using technicals, using your own instinct, whatever. But always have a stop loss. Always decide a price on which you are going to sell, no matter what. Second, when you start investing, support number 1: always stick to your circle of confidence, which simply means that if you understand automobile sector better, if you understand IT sector better, construction sector better, you should always invest in those sectors itself. For like, as example, Warren Buffett, he does not invest in IT sectors. Why? Because he does not understand IT sector that much. He does not understand the marketing prospects of IT sector. Now, does that make him a bad investor? No, it makes him a successful one. Support number 2: invest in companies with low competition. Now, this is a pretty much obvious fact that if a company has low competition in the market, it has low rivals in the market, it has more chances to succeed, right? So companies like Gillette doesn't have much competition to it. Companies like Intel, they don't have much competition to it. You should find companies like these which are more safer for any newcomer to enter. Support number 3: quality of management. Before investing any share, a newcomer should always check the background of the management, whether they issue dividends, in what time frame they issue dividends, in what prospects they help the shareholders, in what decisions they take in favor of the shareholders. Overall, how is the management, the quality of the management, everything. Subpoint number 4: avoid companies with high debt. Now, this is a recommendation I would give to everybody, not only to the newcomers. You should avoid companies with high debt, and you should make sure that the company's debt is under its control and you think that company can overcome that debt in a few years. Third, and trust me, this is the most important: what should a newcomer never do in stock markets? Now, there's a big list attached to it, but I've managed to make it into 4 points. First, a newcomer should always avoid buying futures and options, because derivatives come with a high risk, and any newcomer playing with future and options, it's like a baby playing with a knife in his hand. Second, avoid IPOs. Generally, in IPOs, we don't have much information about the promoter, we don't have much information about the quality of management, we don't have much history about the whole project. So for a newcomer, IPOs should be avoided and he should stick to large caps. 3. Always trade on your own funds. Never use margin or borrowed funds, because a newcomer is bound to have a loss at starting beginning, right? Obviously he's bound to have a loss, and trading on margin funds and borrowed funds will put him under a knife. So please, all newcomers, any people who are interested there, don't trade on margin and borrowed funds. And 4th, never, as in never trade on people's advice. Always use your study, use your head, use your conviction. So that was my guide for new investors to enter the markets. And if you think I've missed any point, if you think I should have taken up another point, another topic which you want me to take on stock markets, which you still have confusion on, please comment below. I'll be more than happy to attend them. And thank you, and thanks for watching.